Hi everyone. We are back with war number 2 today against ISO8 or D69, whoever they are this season. We are going to be bringing in Galan, Mr.Negative, and Magneto. We have 6 fights today, and we're going to be going up Path 5 in Section 1, and then I think Path 5 in Section 2. It's been a couple days since this war. This first fight, we're going to be using Galan against Thing. Main thing here is we want to build our planetary mass and then throw our special. We obviously want to keep track of Thing's rock stacks. Make sure we're baiting out specials as we bring him to 15 rock stacks. And then anytime we do knock him down, we just want to make sure we're aware that he will be stun immune. Outside that, we want to also make sure that his protection is down when we throw our special one. That way you want to go for the kill with. But yeah, this fight should be a lot simpler than I make it. But as you can see, we're doing a good job building planetary mass. And then just being aware that he's stun immune. You'll see me shorten my combos as we get close to 15 rock stacks to make sure he does have power to throw a special. So right here, we're going to bait out this special as he's at 15. Do a good job. We're going to throw this special again to build more planetary mass. So we're up to 400. Doing pretty well. We probably want to build up to around 600 just to be safe. That probably is a little overkill with where his health is, but I really didn't want to throw it and then be short. There we were late, and that's when things kind of got tricky, because obviously he is not at 15 rock stacks with the bar power. So now he's short, so we want him to play defensive so we can hit into his block. He does not want to do that. So we throw the special 2 as we're in the corner, and it does kill him. I was pretty confident that was going to end the fight, but it was a little risky and definitely not as clean as I wanted it to be. We were just a little late after that heavy attack, which caused that issue. But thankfully we get out of there, and we just need to use a couple potions to heal Galan back up. Our next fight is going to be Mr. Negative against Chavez. I opt for a power start 1 here. You can definitely do this fight without one, and a couple times I have done it. But I wanted the power start 1 for the next fight, so I thought might as well just throw it on here as well. So we're going to parry 4 times at the start to build light energy. There goes Chavez with a random heavy, of course. But 4 parries, then evade counter. That'll give us 8 dark energy, and then we're going to just hit into her. The plan here why I use the power start 1 is I figured I could get away without even needing to push her to a special 1. Because of the delirium, and as you're going to see, we do actually do a good job of doing that. So we're at 8, we're going to evade counter, throw the special 2, which will trigger the fury and all of our degen buffs, and that is going to be it for Chavez. So super quick fight, went exactly to plan, so really happy with how that one went. Our next fight is going to be using Negative again, and we're going to be going up against this Ma on node 25. I think it's node 25. So we're going to be going up against Ma here. This node has Power Snack, which Negative is immune to, so we don't really need to worry about that. The only thing we really want to make sure is the Power Sting. It doesn't do a bunch of damage though, so it shouldn't be a big deal if we do take some Power Sting damage, so I wasn't really worried about that at all either. We're going to do our best to knock him down, as we don't want him to gain focus, and making sure we're keeping track of our light and dark energy. We're at 9, so we're going to evade counter here, and then we're going to push him to a special 1 and hopefully bait it out, which we do. Easy heavy counter that. And then we are up to another 5. Now we're at 9. Evade counter. And then we're going to throw this special 2. And that is going to end this fight. We see that we're about to get faltered, so we just wait out the degen to finish the job for us. But 2 quick fights with Negative that went almost exactly to plan. So happy with both of those. This next fight is going to go a little not according to plan. So the plan here was we're going to do medium, light, mediums to build our planetary mass. We are going to throw special ones, as we don't want to throw a special two because that'll apply incinerates to them. And then once we build up enough planetary mass, we are going to knock him down and then use our unstoppable to get a easy intercept and then throw our special, which should kill him right away. So we start off doing a pretty good job of that. We're going to bait out his special twos, but we're going to throw the special one here, like I said. So we're up to 290 planetary mass, not a lot yet. So we're just going to keep building. I wasn't too fussed about baiting out special ones versus special twos. We just want to make sure that if he does throw a special one, we're aware of that and do not throw any hits into his block, as he will counter that. So we start the harvest here and go for an intercept. We are at 2 bars of power, which is not what I wanted. And we throw the special 2, and he gets very close to a special 3. We were running a special 3 defense boost, so I'm very confident that wouldn't have killed us, but still, that's not what we wanted to do originally, not according to plan. So if we take this fight again, we're going to make sure we definitely throw a special 1 and not any special 2s, because that was definitely too close for comfort. But this last special 2, or special 1 here with the harvest up, is going to finish that fight. And our next fight is going to be against Cassie Lang. Not a champion I fought very much at all. I think my only experience fighting her is in the Cav EQ. So we want to push her to special 2s if possible. The combo detonation after doing some duels can get through sometimes, and it does do quite a bit of damage. With Magneto, we're going to try and get an intercept at one of these points. We're going to try and build to our special 3 though. And like I said, we're going to end our combo short. We want to push her to special 2s only, none of those special 1s. Her heavy is 3 hits, so it takes up quite a bit of space, but it's very easy to evade. So here we see her special 2, another super easy to evade special. We hit the intercept. It does not give us a fury, but it does completely shut down the node. So now we're trying to build some prowess, but we're not able to get a lot of reparries in. So we're going to throw this with not too many prowess, actually. Try and build a little bit more, and we throw it with 7. Not a lot, but this is still going to do a good amount of damage here. So brings her down to about 45. She's going to purify the bleeds, which is going to do another chunk of damage. And then we're just going to finish this out by comboing her. We have the big furies, so bait out a special 2 here. Probably could have just threw a special 1 and ended it. We didn't for some reason. So one last heavy bait out, and that's going to be it for Cassie. So super simple fight with Magneto. Like I said, only thing to worry about is her special 1 giving you those combo detonations, and you taking a bunch of damage from that. Our last fight of the war is going to be this Peni Parker on node 55. We're going to be using Galan one more time, and this should be a pretty straightforward fight. Obviously, with Galan, you want to hinder or block a bunch to build a bunch of planetary mass. Because she is on a mini-boss node, we know one special 1 with max planetary mass is not going to get the job done, so we're going to have to do some more damage to her at some point. The other thing here, obviously, we want to watch out for our degen we get for not hitting her within, I think it's 6 seconds. But yeah, you can bait out her heavies. We take the special 2 in the block. But we do want to hit her block quite a bit. And like I said, you can see a lot of planetary mass. Easy heavy counter there. Right here, we're trying to get her to play defensive so we can hinder her block. cleared those buffs. But first special one brings her down to 9%. She auto parries there, so we're taking some degen damage. It's not the biggest deal in the world. This is our last fight, and it's not going to take for very much. So now we're trying to bait out this special too. She's not going to throw it. She has max flourish buffs now. We're taking some degen, but again, we're going to bait out a heavy here. Heavy counter, special one, and that's going to be it. So a little more damage we would have liked ideally, but very safe the whole time. There's no danger of dying at any point during that fight. So that ends that war for us, just the 6 fights. We did end up beating ISO8 15-4, so really happy overall with our team's performance. A good bounce back from our previous war against DSVG, but that's going to end the video, so thanks everyone.